Hi, meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You've clicked on the Weather Now link. We're taping this as of about 7:30 in the evening. A lot to cover, which includes a flood watch for tonight and keeping an eye on Hurricane Dorian. All right, here's the situation. Flood watch for southeastern New England, really all of our area. Does not include Connecticut. Until 6 o'clock in the morning, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches of rain expected now through the overnight hours. Some localized street flooding possible, watching some of the smaller rivers and streams. So far it's been very localized. You know, some areas not much rain yet, while other spots have had up to an inch, inch and a half. What the Doppler radar can do is actually estimate how much rain has fallen so far. And notice this darker strip of green across the Connecticut, Rhode Island border, southeastern Connecticut, parts of western Kent County and northwest Rhode Island. That strip anywhere from inch and a half of rain. I've seen a report out in western Coventry close to 2 inches. So it's been very localized. It'll be kind of situation where, you know, it'll be raining at varying intensities this evening and overnight. At times it's heavy, other times it's light. Those locations that haven't seen much rain yet in terms of amounts, that'll tend to fill up later on this evening and during the overnight hours. So yeah, the potential is there for some, localized street flooding, those low-lying roads that normally don't do well during heavy rain. Just be mindful of that traveling this evening and during the overnight hours. So we're tracking the tropical downpours, 1 to 3 inches of rain in the time. And some spots have picked up inch and a half already through the overnight, and some localized flooding. Warmer for both Thursday and Friday, just for the simple fact that we'll have more in the way of sunshine both of those days. Labor Day weekend starts off decent. I mean, Saturday's nice. Sunday is not bad. I mean, even Monday, it's not perfect, but we've got a couple of scattered showers to finish the 3-day holiday weekend on Labor Day Monday. We'll show you that in just a second. Satellite and radar composite. Now we're taping this as of 7 o'clock in the evening. And so far, as we showed you earlier, most of the heavy rain has been out across eastern Connecticut, Rhode Island border. It's been pretty much kind of a void south and east of Providence, but there's more precipitation offshore that has to work in. So this is where the heaviest rain has fallen, and elsewhere it's been lighter. But there are a number of weather players that we're keeping an eye on. One is an approaching cold front, and two is tropical depression, once tropical storm Erin. Now, we're not overly concerned about this becoming any kind of a significant storm. It's very, very weak, and this storm center will pass offshore. But see out ahead of it, this plume of tropical moisture extending to the north of it and into New England. So as the storm tracks offshore, this approaching cold front, right in here, as it draws in closer, it'll act on some of this tropical moisture, and the net result will be at times some scattered downpours, and that's the reason why we have the flood watch. So those are the players right now. Meanwhile, this is Dorian now to the north and east of Puerto Rico. Fortunately, the island not getting a direct hit. It has been getting stronger now with winds of 80 miles per hour. You know, the Doppler radar out of San Juan clearly shows a tightening eye, a developing eye in hurricane. You can clearly see the eye right in here. This is tracking off northwest at 14, so most of the island spared of any of the damaging wind. They did get some decent rain, but the storm staying to the north and east. Widen out the view and show you where the things may be headed. Certainly a different forecast thinking from yesterday. Storm expected to get stronger now. These are the latest from the stats from the Hurricane Center. And the tracking the intensity, certainly unsettling for the state of Florida, southeastern U.S., by Labor Day weekend. Now, this red line represents the forecast track of where the center of the storm will go, but this yellow cone represents the cone of uncertainty. So in other words, this storm, the center could track as far north as the South Carolina-Georgia border to as far south as Miami. So it's in between, right in here is the anticipated track. It may make landfall Sunday evening, Sunday night as a Category 3 storm somewhere near Cape Canaveral. So you have friends and relatives in Florida, you own property in Florida, stay tuned. In the meantime, we're tracking our heavy rain here this evening. Take a look at it hour by hour. Of course, these reds and orange and yellows indicate the downpours. Some thunder can't be ruled out through the late evening hours. But notice, by by around 6 a.m. Anything lingering in southeastern Mass, and it's not much, will be coming to an end. So we start with clouds. But by mid to late morning, we've got developing sunshine. By 11 a.m., it's in the upper 70s. New Bedford out towards Cape, you may not see the clearing until noon, but even there, it should turn into a real nice day. Look at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, warm and dry, 80 to 85 degrees. Boy, that's nice. Thursday evening, Thursday night, looking good. Temps in the upper 60s to lower 70s. So rain continues, and again, varying intensities. At times it's heavy, other times it's light, humid with temps in the upper 60s. Most of the showers are gone by 6 a.m., so early morning clouds will give way to sunshine by late morning and certainly by noontime, starting off in the upper 60s to low 70s. Nice day, warm and dry, plenty of sunshine on your Thursday afternoon, and looking at high temperatures about 80, 85. Friday's nice, Saturday looking good. A few extra clouds on Sunday, but not bad. Still going with a chance for at least a scattered shower on Labor Day Monday. I don't think this is a storm day or even a washout, but some scattered showers. Check back with us. I mean, that's still 5 days down the road. And after the downpours this evening and overnight, nice stretch of weather Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday, despite some extra clouds the second half of the day. So we'll keep you updated on some of the heavier rain this evening and overnight. Keep it here to WPRI.com and the Weather Now link. And, of course, I'll have an update on Eyewitness News starting at 10 o'clock tonight and again at 11 o'clock on WPRI Channel 12. All right, that's your latest weather update. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you soon.